can't trust a man with good looks and power.
I was like, no way. No way.
Mariah Carey was terrible.
That should be #1 reason to stay off social media, kids. Look what you're going to look like. The internet always wins.
Right? That's who you really need out there, the Facebooks.
That's right. See, that's why we're reporting on all this stuff.
Right? Because people are going to figure out the real news.
I get moxie sort of like people get hydrofacial. Okay. Action.
Oh, this is episode 58.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
We're
We're going to be in
stars.
3 digits before too long, friend.
And guess who's back?
I
Back
know. Our
again.
producer
Kelsey's
Kelsey's back in studio.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay, Kelsey.
This is where Kelsey puts in the cheering fans.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So happy to have you back. Not that we don't love you guys, Chad and Shannon, but just saying.
Yeah.
Stop. Anyway, we back.
We back. Hey, did you happen to catch any of the VMAs?
I didn't.
Okay, first of all, it is
Do
not,
they even have music videos?
Yeah, but they're on YouTube. It's not like MTV plays them.
Okay.
So I don't even really know what the point.
But MTV sponsors it. This makes me sound like I'm 100 years old. Does MTV still sponsor it?
Okay, but Chris and I were watching it, and I was like, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Now, Sabrina Carpenter, when he turned it on, she was the first thing that was on when it came on.
Did she win a bunch?
I didn't see. I think I saw a picture that she won a bunch of stuff, but no, it was her performing. Oh. And it was very Britney Spears.
Oh, yes.
It fed me early 2000s Britney Spears.
Pop is back.
You think so?
Yes.
Well, yeah, it was very
poppy
like
music.
over top, entertaining. So that was great. I saw on Instagram the Ozzy Osbourne tribute with Aerosmith.
Was that good?
And who's the new guy?
Oh yeah, who was that guy that sang?
Youngblood.
Yes, Youngblood.
I saw that clip where he sang. What song?
Mama,
did he
I'm Coming
sing?
Home.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's kind of hot.
He's cute.
Yeah.
He's really cute. You know who he reminds me of is Sebastian. Oh my God, what is his last name? He was in that movie. Yes, Sebastian Stan. That's who he reminded me of.
Oh, okay.
He's a really good looking actor.
Yes.
Who plays this role. I think it's called Man-Eater, literally, where he eats people.
Oh.
Like his dates. Oh. So gross. Intriguing. Anyway, he's hot.
He is. So Chris follows him on Instagram, and I guess it would be like, hang out with me for a day, and he'd be like, cheers, first beer of the day. Cheers, 15th beer of the day.
This guy that sang the Ozzy song?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I guess he's super big in the UK and is now emerging in the US, and was Ozzy's protege. So he's actually very close to the family.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, his voice sounded great. I only saw the clip on Instagram. Did he sing more songs than just that one?
I didn't watch the whole thing. That I saw on Instagram. No, there was a few people that came out to say things. Mariah Carey was terrible. She was awful.
What did she say?
I'm like, well, I think she got like an icon award. I don't know. I got up and went to the bathroom. It was hard to watch.
Oh my God. Like she sang?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was hard to watch. Like I felt bad. I was like, girl, take your award.
I think she needs to go into a different genre. So that lady has so many ranges in her voice, used to, that she could hit all of the notes. And just like Barry Manilow, I think he switched to like it was Rod Stewart.
Oh, switched to a different key?
His voice was getting so raspy
that
he switched to this other kind of music that he sings. I think that's what you should do, Mariah.
Well,
because girl, you're not making the ranges anymore.
She's not poor. Like, girl, just enjoy your money. Nick Cannon's babies.
Yeah.
And
you could
do your thing.
Hum.
Yeah. I mean, she probably makes so much money just off her Christmas album every year.
Songs.
Every year.
Just keep replaying that and lip sync it.
Yeah.
Once a year.
Be
in an ice cube and let it melt and do the whole thing. Yes, that's it. That's it. That's all you got to do. Payday.
Okay, we've yet to go, but there's 2 new places that have opened in town.
Okay.
I feel like we needed to do a whole review.
Okay, before we get into that, I just have to tell you something that happened this week. Well, this week and like 2 weeks ago in a row. It is so annoying to me.
Okay.
That I don't want people to do this to me or you or anybody ever again because it's uncomfortable.
Okay.
I had 2 people give out my number without ever giving me heads up or asking me to give out my number.
Yeah.
And then the person contacted me and said, hey, I'm friends with so-and-so. They told me I could call you about you name it. One was selling clothing. I will never buy clothing from a person who just texts me from another person and I don't know you. Do you know what I mean?
Interesting.
And another person was for something else for Glow. And I was like, okay, can we not give out my number or at least give me a heads up that you're going to give out my number? It's just courtesy. I do that to people. Or I do like a text together. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to introduce you to. Here's why I think that you would mesh well or why I should connect you.
Yeah.
Do that.
Okay. I think that's really good advice.
Yeah, because then 2 times I had to say, please stop texting me. I'm not interested.
Ooh, that's deep.
Because it wasn't just like a one-time thing.
Yeah.
It was like incessant.
Yes.
Can you please just call me? Can we please meet up?
Yeah, it's like a solicitation call.
No, we cannot.
I don't think I would ever give out somebody's number randomly. If I thought, I mean, I'm sure I've given your number to somebody before.
Yeah, but
it was
you probably
like,
gave me heads up, or it was something,
or it was probably like kid
relevant.
related. Yeah.
Yes. Not. I don't want to be somebody selling me something or soliciting me without my permission.
No, that's good. Yeah, and I don't think you would ever give out my number for someone to sell me clothes through a text message.
No, I'd be like, no, she's not interested. I can already tell you that. I know where she shops and not with you.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, people are ballsy. Gotta give it to them.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Noted.
New restaurants in town.
Okay, so
there's 2 of them, right?
Well, Nord Social technically
it's
not
not a restaurant. It's a bar.
It's a bar. Doesn't look like it has a lot of furniture inside. But I'm willing to give it a go and a vibe. The cocktails look great.
Yes.
I
Do you
just
think
don't want
it's
to have
a place
to stand
that takes about 20 minutes to make your cocktail?
I don't know. We're gonna.
You know what I
find
mean?
out. We need to go this week.
Yeah, we should go this week. Do you know what I mean, though?
Yes.
Like, you go to one of those places that are craft cocktails, and I'm not a big craft cocktail girl because I know you are because you're adventurous in drinking. I am not. I am this white champagne and even
Tito's and
easy
soda.
access, usually out of 1 bottle.
Yeah.
But you and Jody are like craft cocktail girls, which is why we're going to have so much fun in New York.
I can't wait.
I'll just watch your magic happen. But a lot of those cocktails, it's an artistry. I get it. And so they're cooking up stuff in the back and lighting shit on fire and the rim and the whole situation.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to check it out for sure. So, and then the other one is called Beatniks.
Yeah.
It's in the old Astor.
Yeah.
Which that restaurant needed to go because the
Had bad
restaurateur, he was a creep. So I'm excited. These are Midland-based people who are opening a restaurant. Nick's been around for a long time.
Oh, do you know the people?
Yeah, so Nick used to work at the country club. Then he had a skateboarding store, and I think he's part of Witchcraft.
Okay. I didn't know him. It must have been before my time.
He was at the club before your time.
Okay.
So he's already in the business. So he knows what it takes to make a good restaurant. And then they have a gluten-free flatbread for their sandwiches because they do a lot of sandwiches.
So do they make them homemade? What's their catch? Just really good sandwiches?
It says that I think it's like a spin off like your favorite dishes.
Oh, cool.
So I feel like it's going to be a little extra. They don't have their liquor license yet, which, I don't have to drink when I go out for dinner, but it is nice to have the option.
What is that saying? It's like you don't have to drink when you go out to have fun.
Yeah, but you don't have to wear shoes to run either. Yeah, but it makes it easier.
It makes it a lot more better. Anyway, are they open for lunch?
That's a good. Today was their like hard open.
Oh my God, they're gonna be busy.
So yeah,
people love a new restaurant in this town.
We do, we really do. So. But it might be one of those things. I mean, I think he's still a part of the place next door, so it'd be great to know. Like, he's like, oh, well, you can't get a drink here, but you could have a sandwich and then go next door for cocktails.
That's true.
So
maybe they'll do that for a while.
So I don't know.
Well,
we'll
I'm
see.
excited for them.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And new businesses. I always want them to thrive.
Yes.
So let's go.
No, and I think our downtown's on the up and up.
Yeah, is it?
I hope so.
Okay.
I think so.
I want it to be.
I mean, if new things are replacing stuff that's going out of business, there's something to be said for that instead of it just being empty.
Who was telling me, someone last week was telling me that our local chamber, which is called Midland Business Alliance, is sending out a questionnaire to, I think, everybody to tell us what you like within the city.
Okay.
How they can make improvements, sort of like a survey of how to increase our downtown.
Okay.
And I think they're targeting it toward people in their 20s. Like, how can they attract younger people?
They do. They want to be able to recruit younger people to town.
Yeah.
So.
Get a Trader Joe's, get a coffee shop that's legit downtown, and maybe an old school movie theater.
Well, that could be kind of
That's
fun.
kind of a formula to that.
Downtown.
Well, is there? I mean, I know.
Oh.
It has a lot of plants. I'm not a coffee drinker. What do I know? Don't listen to me.
It's so funny. I've honestly only been in there a couple of times.
Do not listen to me for coffee advice.
But I mean, if I'm getting a coffee downtown, I'm going to Zinc and getting a French press because it's good there.
Yeah. Or I'm going to go to Live Oak.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of downtown.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just never got an awesome vibe from that place. Like,
okay.
You know, like a traditional, really awesome coffee place that you'd want to go and hang out and bring out your laptop. And
no, I think they have their own niche.
They have their own people
that go there.
Good for them.
Yeah.
But I think the downtown area could stand to have a couple more cool restaurants.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a really cool movie theater. Kind of like Traverse City does. You know how they have that theater?
Yeah. And they have like film festivals.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some interesting, shops.
Well, we do have an old folks home that is like prime real estate.
It is prime
right
time.
On the river
Yes.
and Main Street, where I'm kind of like, maybe they should build that somewhere else. I mean, it sucks because they'd lose their amazing view of downtown, but I feel that could be better use of real estate.
Well, and they have that new pedestrian bridge. Which,
is it open?
I don't know, but it cracks me up because I'm thinking, how many people are just dying to get over from Poseyville? And I
There's
drove
nothing in Poseyville.
Exactly, that's my point. So I drove over there. It's a hill. It's a dirt hill. Where are the people coming from?
I don't know.
That need to get downtown from that area.
I have no idea. It has to be more for bikers, hikers. It's not because there's industry on the other side.
There's nothing though. It's a pile of
something's
dirt.
coming
Maybe,
there, but I think all that land's owned by.
God bless if there's like a Nordstrom coming over there.
Oh my God,
that'd be awesome.
Dream. Oh, one can only dream. So you know what I started doing? Because I make my own lotion.
Yes.
So instead of using, keeping it super all natural and using like aromatherapy stuff, I've been taking samples because like when you order something from Nordstrom, you get like 900 perfume samples. So I've been taking those perfumes and putting it in and doing the lotion. Because I don't love perfume where I have to like dab and put it on. I like a spray. I like a spritz.
Yep.
So if it's a dab, then I'll just take the top off and put it in there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah. And I put one in my body scrub, too.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm super fancy now.
Love it.
Right? You just have to make sure that all the scents don't,
They're not overpowering or not good.
They need to combine well with each other.
Right.
Or just be enough to make your skin smell fresh.
Yeah, you just need you don't need the room to know you're coming before you enter. You just need to have a nice scent if someone's within your periphery.
But I love the compliment when I'm somewhere and someone comes up and they're like, oh my gosh, you walked by and you smell so good.
But that's when you want to be scented.
Yes.
When you leave your scent.
Not Lord, Katie's here
Good
again.
God, who has Jakar? I'm tasting it. Am I in high school again?
So funny.
What the hell?
Jakar. It's funny.
So you went and visited Kylie last week.
We did. We went to go visit her. We took her out to lunch. We went to Schuberg's, which is like a Big Rapids staple. They have gluten-free buns, which is huge.
That's huge for them.
But Kylie had never been there before, so that was super fun. And I'm like, literally nothing has changed in here.
Oh wow,
nothing.
They still have the popcorn machine in the corner.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
It's still exactly the same. It's been around since like 1903 or something crazy like that.
It.
Right? So
is the bathroom still like you got to go sideways to get in?
Sure do.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll be back in 2 weeks for homecoming, which is super fun. So you got to think if you want to come down Friday night. I feel like it's a lot to pack in for your weekend, but think about it. So that was good. And well, have you seen your girls? Well, you didn't go down last weekend.
No, I didn't. I won't see them again for, October 4th, I think is when
Is that the
I'll see
next
them.
game you're going
to?
to?
Yeah. Unless I sneak down there or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I might.
No, it is nice to know that it's just easy to run there for lunch.
Yeah.
It's not a bad drive, especially on like a clear day.
Yeah.
'Cause it's all country roads. But yeah, I mean, it was good. So, and then just to like see her people.
Yeah.
And like see her in her environment. It's just
see
fun.
them in their element is always so
Yeah.
fun.
Because the last time we saw her there, we were like dropping her off, you know, so there's just
So
this,
now
like,
she has kind of a cadence and a rhythm and
we took Mr. Nugget and I brought him right in her dorm. I'm like, okay,
of course.
Someone yell at me for this cute ass dog in his Fair State hoodie for being in the dorm. Yeah. So, but nobody.
I know. I need to bring Callie because they would just die.
Right. Oh, he was so excited to see Kylie. It was so cute. Like he saw her, his little butt started going and he's like running down the sidewalk. It was so cute.
Oh,
so,
I know. They miss their little home.
I know. But we are going to New York City with Jody in a couple of weeks, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm so excited for you guys to go to Sensei Gluten. It is one of my favorite.
Did we get a reservation?
Yeah, we have a reservation. Cool. So that's like secured. There's another one where like you can only get a reservation like 7 days in advance. Mm-hmm. So if we can, it's like a hard place to get into. If we get that, we will drop Sensei. But if we get to go to Sensei, one, you will love their espresso martini. I promise you.
Yay.
Yes. And it is a fully gluten-free Italian restaurant. Okay. And as Chris would say, you don't even miss the gluten.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
It's so good. And I love that I can eat all the things on the menu. That I over-order because...
And then do you have a stomach ache after from just overeating?
Well, yes. And I get like this truffled... mushroom ravioli, which I'd never get to get, and like a cream sauce, and it's so lovely and indulgent.
It sounds heavy.
It is, but it's so
worth it.
It's so good. You just walk it off. Yeah, stop at the bodega down the street, get a cigarette. You know, it helps break down all the food.
Oh my God. Yes.
So, and we're gonna go to Tracy Anderson.
Yes, I gotta sign up.
Yeah, we have to figure that out.
I'll sign up. Well, I'll look at the schedule because I think we can only sign up the week before as well. Okay. That's how it was when I did a class in Madrid. So I think it's just a week before, and then we'll do a My Mode class, which you'll be fine. Okay. You'll totally get it.
We're going to go to a couple comedy clubs, which is so fun.
Yeah.
And then Jody booked a bunch of other great places. And
I love the fact that we're going to go to a comedy club at 6. I love it. That's our prime time. And then we can go to a restaurant after and then, go back.
I know, but I'm kind of hoping for like a day buzz in New York City. Yeah. Like after Tracy Anderson, I want to shower, regroup, and then have my first cocktail.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Like that's what I'm hoping
that
for.
That will be the plan. I can't wait.
I love it. Give us the extra dish on all things you have learned since we talked about unknown number high school catfish.
So first of all, the amount of comments that we've gotten on that particular episode that we talked about it, which was just last week, is hilarious.
It aired yesterday, like as we film this. It aired yesterday. It's already our most viewed one on YouTube.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's because everybody loves to hear about the rise and fall of some shitty people. And this lady is really, really takes the cake.
Right.
The thing that I think that most resonated with me is the fact that they didn't really talk about her obsession with the boyfriend. So the mom's obsession with the boyfriend was like 10 out of 10. And they didn't really talk about that in the documentary until sort of the end where that Owen kid was like, yeah, I think it was weird that the mom cut up my steak. But really that was the premise of why she was catfishing.
The whole time. I think it's because she was in love with that boy.
Yes. Yeah. So I retract my whole diagnosis, my psychological diagnosis, because I'm not a physician, of her being, doing the Munchausen's and all that.
I think there was still a little bit of that. I think she did want her daughter to need her, But I think it started because she was obsessed with the boy.
And I didn't realize that's why she was coaching, and she wanted to coach his track team, or did coach his track team at one point, and wanted to go on his to watch him play whatever sport. And it was after the kids broke up.
Yeah,
and the mom was like, "No."
But it also makes you wonder: did maybe not all of that come out in the show as intense as it was by request of the boy and his family?
Maybe.
Because you told the story about them at Marshall's that you know.
Oh, just at TJ Maxx where they were. Haley, that works at Glow, said that she saw them walk out of TJ Maxx in Mount Pleasant, and I asked her if people were surrounding them, and she said not really, but I think somebody asked them as they were walking out something. Yeah. And the mom said, "This is the first time we've been out since the show was released." Yeah. And that was last week. And when was the Netflix thing released? Maybe 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. I think in this area that they're going to be, Netflix documentary famous, like hardcore.
Yeah.
For like people the next month, right?
And people know them.
Right.
For real.
Yeah. But then ask people who work here that are around the same age as them or just a few months old or a few years older. They had no idea that this went down.
Well, there are girls his age.
Yeah, that's bananas.
And I didn't know this was going on.
No, but I feel like Beale City's far enough away from us.
Because I guess there's this article that was written, I don't even know. Was it written a couple of years ago? Or maybe it was written way before the documentary.
Okay.
And
probably after she was sentenced.
Maybe. And that's how they revealed all this other information, is some article. Maybe we can look it up. But it's more in depth than the documentary.
Yeah. So, but as people start talking about it and it's come out, like there's a girl that works here, her husband's a police officer. So they, started asking around about different things. And I guess Netflix didn't even come close to touching how crazy that this woman is.
Oh, really?
And maybe part of her deal was, I'll come and do this.
Yeah.
Because she's dumb enough to go on that documentary. But we're not going to talk about X, Y, and Z.
How much do you think she got paid? Because
I don't know. Is that a Googleable thing? Can you look?
They had to have all gotten paid.
I would need $1 billion to be on there. I mean,
for them to just show all your shit and all of your text messages. Because those were actual text messages. There's like this one picture of her that's like viral on social media where she's sitting looking at her phone, but her chin is like indented to her neck. There's like 9,000 chins and skin. That should be number one reason to stay off social media, kids. Look what you're going to look like.
So, and it was just kind of one of those things where it's like, now when I look at my phone, I have to make sure I stick my chin out. I don't want to get one of those weird, candid photos. And I have like 9 chins. So
she deserves it.
You'd have to pay me to get on a documentary, even if it was Kylie and she, like, I'm not she was the victim, right? And I'm just the mom retelling the story. I ain't doing that shit for free.
No. No.
So,
nothing's free. Yeah, it was wild, the response that we got.
Yes. So, I don't know. But, so I kind of dug into comments that people left for us and stuff that's out there right now. And literally no one can believe that a mom would do that to their own daughter.
Right.
You are speechless.
You are.
Because when Chris and I were watching it, I was like, no.
I know.
No, it's not the mom.
Right.
It's not the mom.
I think I threw a pillow at the TV. I was like, no way. No way.
Just wild. But I did dig and find out that Kendra and the dad are divorced.
Oh, they are.
He had full custody. I'm sure she's 18 now. Yeah. And then a lot of people are pissed off that Netflix just tried to humanize her. I don't know if I don't
think they did.
I saw that.
If they were going to try to humanize her, they would have given her a makeover before the Netflix.
Oh, God. Too funny. Yeah. Tough stuff.
Yeah.
Well, there was another Michigan documentary that came out.
What is Michigan?
I don't know. And it takes place, Beale City, middle of freaking nowhere, right? Sometimes country people go crazy. But Then this one was Traverse City, Elk Rapids, which, Traverse City is not a small town anymore. It used to be.
Yeah.
Elk Rapids, yes, still a small town. But, I mean, especially in the summertime.
It is not a small town in the summer.
Yeah, budding with tourists and people with like second homes in northern Michigan. Big boating community.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new documentary, Stalking Samantha, 13 Years of Terror. Dun, dun, dun.
First of all, this poor girl went through hell just in the 12 hours that she was kidnapped and the guy, captured her. But the years prior, the fact that it just went on and on and on brings me to the point of, like, she should have been, I'm not trying to put any blame on her at all. It is not her fault. But she was so very nice to him and tried to just, it's okay. I can handle it.
Right.
Was kind of her attitude, which I understand. I guess I do understand. I was stalked when I was in college by this person who kept following me. I didn't even know who he was. I think he wasn't even a student. And he would just show up at my class at the end and be like, don't you have at 9 o'clock, don't you have another class over here? And don't you have, like, for a couple weeks? And I was like, can you not follow me anymore? Like, this is really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he stopped, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you're direct. I mean, the thing is, we teach our children to, like, be kind.
Yeah.
Right? And this guy seemed slow might not be the right word or term.
Well, I
to
like
use.
how one girl on TikTok was like, this fat fuck is going to stalk you for 13 years. And then he gets skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do teach our daughters to be nice and kind and respectful, but they also are not pushovers.
You have to learn to trust some gut instincts, especially if you feel uncomfortable. But this girl went to school for social work, right? So I think she was...
And I got to give her, she's got a lot of just really like problem-solving capabilities in her head. Like the way that she kind of like put things together on her own. And she kind of came from a weird background. It seemed like her mom and her grandma both died. Like it didn't seem super far apart. They at least seemed like her lifeline because her dad wasn't in her life. So it didn't seem like she had a real core family that was helping her. And so it was like all her friends who were really
she had a great network of friends, for sure.
But she was very like, oh, it's okay.
Yes. But I think as mothers of daughters, arming our girls with information to let them know, like, if you are not, like, trust your gut instincts.
Yes.
If you don't feel comfortable, if these questions seem weird.
Yeah.
And yes, I want you to be kind to people. Like, I don't want you to be mean.
Yeah.
But at some point, if the person just won't leave you alone.
Right.
Tell them to go fuck off.
Right. Like this person that was bugging me for clothes. And I was like, can you just stop? I am not interested.
Okay, what kinds of clothes?
I don't even know. I didn't dig for it. I don't want to know. I don't know.
Like, oh crap. What was those weird ass clothes that had like the patterned pants that like everybody got into? I never bought a pair. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, it was like a phase. It was like multi-level marketing.
Oh, okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay. But you kind of have to, use your gut instinct. I think that sometimes it can go away.
Yes.
If you're trying to say, I can handle it, or it's not that big of a deal. I kind of know him. Mm-hmm. He's just annoying.
Yeah.
And like she did say, she's like, we would laugh about it.
Yeah.
My friends and I would be like, oh my God, there he is again.
Yeah.
But then after she graduated and she was living on her own, and then go to the bar and he put those trackers on her car.
Yeah.
Good
I mean,
God.
So if you don't know, Stalking Samantha, 13 Years of Terror, it's on Hulu. It's 3 episodes. They're not long. I think they're an hour each. So
and we're going to talk about it all. So you might as well stop it right here if you didn't listen.
It's a quick watch. But even if we talk about it, I still think it's worth
the watch.
Just because it's just interesting. Like this guy, right?
The amount of thought, time, money he put into the whole
Well, she
thing.
had a PPO on him.
Yes.
Right? That's personal protection order. When it expired, he knew the day it fucking expired. Showed up at her rec soccer game.
Yeah.
And
playing against her,
which is bizarre. Like, you have to do some serious background to figure out.
He was watching her the whole time. Remember when she had a blog?
Yes.
She lived
in Kansas City.
And she did a blog. And this person would comment on her blog all the time. And she sort of had like this email relationship with this Sarah person. It was him.
Yeah.
And
Catfishing. Yeah.
Which they should, I'm sure they charged him for that in the past. But he should have been taken down then, although they didn't know who he was.
Right.
But he did heavy stalking. I want to know what job he had. He always drove a Cadillac.
Yeah,
did you notice
I don't know.
He drove a Cadillac and he lived in Traverse City.
In Traverse City.
So that wasn't cheap. And he bought all the materials for that shit.
Okay.
That house thing.
He goes to this woman's house in the middle of the night. He gagged her.
Yes.
Ball gag. Okay.
Okay, and then he put duct tape around her beautiful hair.
I know.
That ripped it out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I would have been more pissed about that than staying in that hole for 6 hours.
But this is what got me, is that he took her to a storage unit, put her in a box that he built, and he told her he got the idea from the TV show You.
I know.
That gave me the heebie-jeebies because I watched You. Yeah. I was enthralled with the first season.
Yeah.
And then tolerated the rest of them because you just kind of wanted to figure out how it would end. And there are women out there that were infatuated with Joe Goldberg.
Yeah.
The character from You.
Well, he did also like murder bad people mostly.
Yeah, but then he also murdered his infatuations as well.
Well, I mean, they did turn on him.
Because they found out he was a creep. But yeah. So that is just wild. So like when you think that mentally sick people aren't like watching this kind of stuff and getting ideas,
you're right. You're right. And that on You, the series, he stalked each victim in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy was stalking long before that TV show came out, but I feel like that might have given him like validation. Right. What he's doing is
the only difference is Joe is hot.
Yes.
And this guy was not.
Yeah. No.
So these girls were just like, oh my God, yes, you can come into my little donut shop or whatever, bookstore.
Yeah.
He had a bookstore.
Yeah. But so creepy. So incredibly creepy. Creepy. But she, with her social work background, at least was able to keep conversation engaging, get information out of them. Establish some type of trust, thinking maybe I'll escape.
She was so calm through the whole process. When he kidnapped her and bound and gagged her, did he blindfold her? Did the tape go over her eyes?
Yeah, he totally had to have blindfolded her.
Because she said she knew the area very well, that she knew the turns and the bumps.
When she counted the turns, so that I know
Thank
where
God.
I ended up. Yeah.
And she'd grown up there, so she knew. And it was in this storage facility. It was kind of in the middle of a forest. Yeah. I mean, we saw the footage. This guy didn't think everything out because the camera footage showed him
pulling in
and out.
No, he's definitely not Joe Goldberg. He did not case the scenes and all that.
And he kidnapped her in her own car. She's like, why am I in my own car being kidnapped?
Yeah.
People are going to look for me.
And I mean, he thought it out and he had a whole plan of how he was going to fake her death.
Yes.
And he's like, I took 2 weeks off of work so that we could hang out with each other and talk.
She's like, where are we going to go to the bathroom? He's like, you see that bucket over there?
He's like, I thought it all out. But when she gets the confidence and, that relationship in their conversation where she feels like she can say, is there anything I can do for you to set me free?
Yeah.
And he's like, I think the only thing that we can do is have sex. So that's what it all boils down to.
Is that she's like, oh, perfect. You're single.
Yeah.
And you're ugly and fat. And I'm pretty sure you're a virgin. She didn't say that, but I did. Because look at him.
Yeah.
And so this should be pretty quick. Oh, I jerk off 12 times a day.
When he said that, I stopped what I was doing and I'm like, how?
What?
How can you ejaculate 12 times a day?
Do you do anything else?
Obviously not. So his job must be OnlyFans for people who slow fat people.
I guarantee you he works in IT.
Oh, maybe.
In someone's basement.
And jerks off
12 times a day.
I mean, I don't think.
How many tissue boxes does that man go through in a month? So, I want to know what his Costco bill is.
But when he says, this is probably going to take a long time because I jerk off 12 times a day. What?
Hard stop.
Right? I would have been like, you know what? Then maybe I'm just going to stay here. Because,
good God.
You know, and he was delusional enough to think that like she was willing. She was just trying to save her. She was trying to survive. Life.
And the fact that he was like, I didn't rape her.
We were role playing.
Yeah. Well, it was consensual. Yes, because you were holding her captive and hostage. Yes. It was her ticket out. Mm-hmm. Thank God he kept his promise after that.
That's the thing that I cannot believe that happened. Mm-hmm. So after the excruciating, session that they went through, because she's not going to be turned on. There is no natural lube happening at all.
Not at all. The fact that he got those, what were those honeybees or the sheets?
Oh, beehives or something?
Yeah, what were they? It was
her nickname.
Yeah, it was a significance to that. I can't remember. But that was even gross.
I think it was her middle name, Beatrice.
Oh, Beatrice. That's right. It was her middle name. Yes. Yeah. Ew. And they had that place was so insulated and with sandbags. I mean, this man spent so much time and money and research on how to build a bunker inside a storage unit. And I think he got 2 storage units.
Did he? Mm-hmm. Well, he probably needed one to be able to fit the car
One for the car. And it was the big bunker thing took up like another half of a storage unit.
And I mean, when he's telling the cops, they're like, oh, so why did you have all these soundproof panels? And he's like, installation.
Yeah. Keep warm.
Yeah. I just needed some installation.
Yeah.
So, and then when she's like talking to him and he's like, oh no, I've had a tracker on your car. And,
and all your friends.
And I've been following you. So then he like pulls up some pictures and he's like, so when you were in Elk Rapids on this day, who are these people you were with and what were you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I would die.
I love that he had all the receipts on his phone when the police confiscated it. And they're like, okay, why is your whole roll or your whole database of your iPhone pictures of Samantha?
Right?
He's like,
receipts,
I don't know.
Bitch. I gotta turn these into the IRS.
Yeah.
So they know why.
He's like, I don't
bought
know.
all
She's
these
my
supplies.
friend. She's my friend.
So crazy. Mm-hmm. But he legit, I think he thought, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe he was delusional enough to think they were kind of in a relationship. But then sometimes his answers, like when he was like, oh no, we were role playing. No, that was not role playing. Like being kidnapped from your home,
right?
Bound and gagged, and you have to plan her death. That's not role playing.
I also think he took every tiny thing that she said, like in Dumb and Dumber, when he was like, "So you're saying there's a chance?"
Right?
Not one in a million. He's like, "So you're saying there's a chance?" I think that was this guy who was just. If she would give him a smile or any acknowledgement,
then he thought
he was like,
love.
"We're getting married." And I think that was his delusional mind with her.
Yeah,
and he was clearly sick. And his parents, that kind of made me sad on those phone calls from jail when his parents were like, "I should have run around more," and he's like, "Yep." I mean, as a mother, wouldn't you just be like, "I completely failed"?
Well. When she's like, I should have let you stay with me, but I kicked you out. You kicked him out because he was a creep and told him how to get his own place. That's why you kicked him out.
Yeah.
There was something obviously wrong with him and you didn't want him around.
Right.
Now you feel guilty because he's done all this harm.
Yeah.
And then they find out that, rewind, he's done this before in Big Rapids.
Yes. So, and that girl, thank God she got away scotch-free.
She did. She caught on early that he was like a wackadoo.
Yeah.
So...
Because I forgot, he was like 8 years older. Because when I was originally watching it, the first girl that he stalked was so much older than Samantha, but then he was too.
Yeah.
So was he actually even a student at Grand Valley?
I don't think so.
Or was he just there?
I think he was just there. But I think he probably knew her from being in the northern Michigan area.
Yeah.
And
just
like
showed
followed
up.
her down there and probably did some weird ass job so that he could live in that Greenville area.
I want to go on his LinkedIn and see where he worked.
It's his LinkedIn. He doesn't have his LinkedIn. No, because he got
Christopher
charged
Thomas
for like 60 years. But he did a plea deal, and then all of his sexual assault got dropped. Now, granted, he still is probably like he's not going to get paroled before he's like 90.
Right.
Hopefully.
Well, that
right?
judge also was the judge that denied her second appeal for PPO.
Yes.
And he was like, no.
So,
and then he was a judge that tried her case.
Yes.
Which
and
is
then
kind of...
he kind of was like, okay, I fucked up. So now I'm going to go extra with like
Hopefully.
the extreme penalty. But because of this, there is now a Michigan law that before you can deny or approve, you need to make sure that there's no prior case like this before. Because if there is, obviously, this guy has an issue, has a problem. He shouldn't be allowed to be by females ever.
Or humans.
So,
I mean, he's going to be in jail. He's going to get his. That's what he was afraid of, too. When they were questioning him, he did not want to go to jail.
well,
But guess what? Bend over. 'Cause
Yeah.
There you are forever.
that's what's happening to you now. But when you watch the police body cam footage of them going into his house or apartment or whatever it was, one, it was gross and disgusting.
Yeah.
So that just shows who he was as a person. And again, not Joe Goldberg, because everything was left out to be seen. Like, so
Receipts from Menards. Poor Menards. They got shit on so bad. Like, you can go and buy a kit to kill someone.
my God.
Or captive. Or kidnap them. At Menards. Can you imagine if that's their ad?
Well, that's not a very good ad.
Come on down. We've got all the supplies that you need.
So, yeah, right. I know,
Lord.
but okay, so the fact that you had this happen to you like while you were in school, and you were a criminal justice major.
I
so you
was.
were very intuitive.
You probably knew.
So
I'm just kidding.
I mean, granted, we taught Kylie to be, stand up for herself and everything, but Homegirl has watched so many series of Criminal Minds
Good.
that she trusts nobody.
Good.
So, and she like, yes, keep me on Life 360. Know where I am at all times. So I feel that she might have the street smarts.
Yeah, she totally does.
So
I know.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, right.
Because this show shows that it can happen anywhere. Now, Traverse City, I think, doesn't have the hometown feel that it used to. A lot of homeless people there now.
Oh, really?
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, it's still beautiful and nice, and like it's still
Why would you want to
booming
be
and building up.
homeless and be up there? I'm just asking because it's cold. Wouldn't you
I
like
think
you got
because
all the
there's
time in the
people with
world?
money.
When you start to like walk
Well, it's pretty.
south?
Well, yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna
Be homeless, I
Like the
love Traverse
Keys?
City. I'd be like, I'm gonna start walking in like, I don't know, August. By October, I'll be down in the Florida Keys.
maybe.
And then around May, I'll head back up north.
Yeah. Like a real snowbird.
Like a real snowbird.
No, but I mean, I used to feel very confident, like walking my dogs in Traverse City,
Yeah.
like when we'd run a place. And I will say, like, you go out in the morning and you go to like walk the dogs, and there is a lot of homeless people at the
Really?
beach. Yeah.
Oh, well, that
We
makes
haven't
me
rented there like the
sad.
past 2 summers.
Oh my God.
3 summers.
That's sad because that's a beautiful, beautiful, town.
Beautiful area. But I feel like that when things get built up more,
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah.
It definitely happens. But then Elk Rapids, not that far from Traverse
Right.
City. But again, another northern Michigan town, I would never think of something like this happening.
Right.
But it can happen anywhere.
It can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
well, that was the one guy that stalked me, just me. But then we had a peeping Tom at our house in Big Rapids.
What?
Yeah, it was crazy. Like we had the chief of police like sit on our porch and stay the night.
Wow.
For a week.
That's intense.
It was intense because our parents all called the president of Ferris,
Yeah.
and they were like, we're pulling all of our daughters out if you don't do something right now. I mean, it was so scary that we where we just like huddle together and have our golf clubs ready to like knock the shit out of this person, because he would knock on our window.
Oh, that's scary.
At night, only at night, and only when none of our boyfriends were over.
So then he was like watching you all.
He was watching us,
yeah,
for sure. Mm-hmm. This was, I think it was a different guy. It might have. They never caught other people.
Okay.
So he would knock on our window and then ring his keys, like a calling thing. Yeah. And then my one roommate, because this was a time before cell phones, she had her own private line. That was a thing.
Okay.
She had her own private line in her room, and he called her private line, which wasn't published. And back a million years ago, we used to have our number published in a thing called the phone book. Yeah. And she didn't have hers published because it was private. And he left a message on her answering machine. And it was like, and it was over a voice synthesizer.
Oh, creepy.
That was like, "Hi, girls. I just wanted to say hi, and I'm not trying to scare you." I will never forget the voice. It was so crazy. So,
was it like the Scream Mask guy?
We never saw his face.
No, I know, but like the voice.
Yes. Yeah, it was like, yes. So I was a cheerleader, and my coach, thank God, was a big person in the community, and like took us to the president and to the chief of police, and she's like, you gotta help these girls, or
that is why Meko is no nonsense. She's like, oh hell no.
And we're like, we'll stay up with you, we'll catch this motherfucker.
Good.
And they never caught him because he obviously never came around.
Yeah,
it was crazy. So we just always had like people over.
Okay, you sent me a good thing on Instagram the other day about a lady talking about a Target story.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
So this lady was talking about this woman. Did she see her, or did she just
No,
hear
I
about
think it's
it?
a story that she heard.
That somebody was following this woman around at Target, like a guy, and started up a conversation and was like, "Oh, hey, I'm getting this lipstick or something for my, what would you recommend me to purchase for, I don't know, I'm making this up, my sister." And she's like, "Oh, I don't know." And then they started up a conversation, and she got a bad vibe from him right away, but she didn't want to be mean.
Right?
So she kept walking. He kind of showed up every aisle. She didn't feel safe to the point that she thought he was following her out of the store, didn't want to get in her car, so she went back in and talked to the store manager. And I think any store you go to, they'll have someone escort you to your car. The problem is, if the person sees you being escorted to your car, they're going to know what car you get into and your license plate number. And that's what this person did.
Well, because he asked her, like, "Is this your Target?" Like,
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You live around here." And
she
that's when got
offered
creeped
it
out.
up.
And he, she went to the bathroom, and he blocked her in the bathroom.
Blocked her in the bathroom. Yeah, and she's like, "Will you please get out of my way so I can talk to the store manager?" Wait, what? I would have been like, "Move your fucking car, or I will move it for you."
So, but I mean, he obviously knew the make and model of her car and probably her license plate when she left the parking lot.
Yeah, which is terrifying.
So, and I mean, that's the thing is like you want to be kind and you want to be nice, but then shit like that backfires on you.
Yeah,
And,
which is why you just got to be a bitch all the time,
right?
Apparently.
Like when it's when it's my obituary in the newspaper, it's not going to say Katie lit up her room. I wanted to say Katie was a bitch.
Remember that?
She was so rude to everybody.
What is that meme that these girls were like, or those older ladies were like, "Oh, she was a bitch," because they're asking what they remember about this person.
You gotta listen to your gut. You gotta recognize red flags, But then it reminds me of this book that we have book club tomorrow.
Yeah,
and we're reading Ask Not, which is about women who were basically viled by the Kennedy men,
boys,
right? All of them, and I am disgusted as I listen to this book.
And it's not even the Kennedy men; it's also the mom perpetrated it too.
Rose. Because they think that their sons are amazing and the next gift to all women, to our country, from, literally placed by God himself to be in their positions.
Yes.
But they would make comments like, "Well, she asked for it because she was pretty, or she wore that dress." fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
If I feel confident in what I'm wearing, I'm wearing this for me.
I'm also
right?
not dressing for you. I'm dressing for my friends.
Right? Like I feel confident in this outfit, so I'm wearing it. The only man I put something on for is my husband.
Right.
If I was swinging single, it would be for myself.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody loves to get a compliment, but I'm not asking to like go home with you.
No.
You know, or get unwanted attention.
Right.
That has been an issue of man versus woman for as long as I can remember. And it makes me so angry.
Yeah. It is ridiculous. No, can you stop staring?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, for sure.
you know?
Right?
Have you never seen a female?
I
I know I look good, but seriously.
Right?
Have you ever seen a
But
female?
then you're considered rude
Yeah.
for making a comment like that. Like, no, my eyes are up here.
Yeah. Yeah. God, she's a bitch. Okay. Fine. I've been called worse.
So,
But yes, gut check is key. And also, if you feel like you're being followed in a car, don't go home.
no, keep
Do not
driving.
go home. Go to the police station.
Yeah.
That's what they all say. Like, drive to the cop shop
yeah.
immediately. Google that shit if you don't know where it is either.
Right.
You know?
You say, hey, Siri, where's the police station?
I remember when my kids were followed into school. Remember that?
Yes.
My daughters were followed into the high school parking lot by a truck. And it was like they had to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning for a meeting or something. And they were the only car in the parking lot besides this truck that happened to follow them. And they were so scared calling me that they just sat in their car paralyzed.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to be late for their meeting. And they should be safe. Like, this is school. This is where you should be safe.
Yeah.
The fact that this school doesn't have cameras, like they were like, well, we didn't get the camera. I mean, we couldn't get the angle of the car. We don't know the model and make or the license plate because the camera's not working.
The cameras
I mean, that's
are terrible.
a you problem.
Because Kylie and Evie also went to an after-school function and left the school to go get in the car and come
there
back
was
to
no
your
car.
house. And Evie's car was towed because someone called to have their car towed and they towed the wrong fucking car
And they just took it.
and just took her car.
And again, same story. Oh, our cameras don't work. Could you get a camera that works?
But Facebook sleuths found out who the tow truck company was
That's
because
right.
it was some back-ass company from
Yep.
Beaverton that some girl, like, I don't know, it was a crazy story. Like, she,
on Life 360, there's the ability to call a tow truck.
is that what she
Yes.
used? Okay.
Because she got locked out of her car. So somehow there's a capability within Life 360 to say, I'm locked out of my car. I need to get a tow truck to move
But it
or
was something
whatever."
like her mom and dad were out of
They
town.
were out of
And she
town.
like didn't want to get caught.
So she wanted it towed to her house.
Yeah.
Well, they towed it to her house.
Yeah.
But they towed my car to her house. It was a shit show.
Yeah, it wasn't even the right make and model.
It was not.
So, I mean, it was outstanding.
And the best was the cop that showed up to my house because you were there.
Yeah.
She's like, today's my first day. I'm like, can we not say this? Like, you should have lied to me.
Right.
Why would you tell someone that? I would have been like, 20 years on the force. I'm here to help you, ma'am.
I'm only 19, but I've been with on the Midland Police
Good
for 20 years.
Lord.
Right?
I was like, why are you here?
I know, but it was our friend Mel who saw it on
That's
Facebook,
right.
and she
Thank
was
you,
like,
Mel.
I know that logo. Beaverton.
Thank God for Mel. God bless.
Oh, God.
The internet always wins.
Right?
Yes.
That's who you really need out there, the Facebook sleuths.
That's right. See, that's why we're reporting on all this stuff.
Right? Because people are going to figure out the real news.
Yes.
Listen, here's the thing.
We need to bring out mysteries that are cold.
Could
I
you
think that's our
imagine?
next thing. What are they?
A cold case? I don't know if I'm smart enough to solve a cold case. I know you are.
No, you are. We are very smart. And we can figure it out.
Did you watch that cute little movie on Netflix about the people that live in the old folks' home in England, and then they solved cold cases?
No.
In their boredom,
Oh, the old, what is it called? Thursday Crime Day or something?
like Thursday Murder Club or
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah, and it's
cute.
Pierce Brosnan
Yes.
and Helen
Yes.
Mirren. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it cute?
It's cute. Yeah. I mean, it's worth like a rainy day
Okay.
with popcorn watch.
I'm excited for September new shows and series.
God. August has been awful.
It's been awful.
I'm so, minus these documentaries, but the documentaries kind of suck the happiness out of you.
Are great. Yes, they are life sucking.
Yeah,
but I have been watching a lot of football, and I'm ready to kind of like have a balance.
Yeah.
Because so like last night, for example, Monday Night Football.
Oh, did the Bears win? I didn't even watch it.
No.
Yeah.
Because my JJ McCarthy, former quarterback of Michigan, he was out for his first year.
Oh, so they played the Minnesota Vikings?
Yes. He started his first NFL career as a quarterback for Minnesota, kind of playing like dog shit at the beginning of the game. The Bears were winning. I have to give it to, what's his face, Caleb Williams, who I genuinely hate. Yeah. But he did a good job as a quarterback. So the Bears were winning. And then we go, God damn it, the Bears are winning.
You turned it off.
Turn it off. We did the same thing Sunday night when the Bills were losing. They fucking won. And same thing last night. I woke up, I go, holy shit, the Vikings won.
So
fourth quarter.
You pulled a Super Dave. So my dad and my Uncle Harry went to a Bears-Packers game in Green Bay. And the Bears were losing. It was the end of the fourth quarter. And they're like,
fuck this team.
Come on, let's get out of here before traffic's bad. We got to drive all the way back to Chicago. They get in the car, they turn the game on, they start driving. Oh yeah, like it was one of those things where it like goes into overtime. Bears end up winning. It was like this whole amazing game. Yeah, and they left early.
Yeah. Oh well. I saw the highlights the next morning.
So no, and I feel like Chris does it on purpose. He doesn't want to watch the Bears because of me, which is fine. I didn't I knew they were Monday night, and then I never followed up to watch it. But we've been watching this show Hightown on Netflix.
Oh, it looks like a pill or something. It's red and white. Oh.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Never mind.
No. But it's about like this girl she's kind of a cop. I don't know. But is in Cape Cod. And it's about like all the drugs and everything in Cape Cod. Oh. So it doesn't show you like the pretty like Kennedy version of Cape Cod.
Yeah.
It shows you like the underbelly
of it
all.
Sort of in a dark lens.
Yeah, but all those shows are because it wants to have like that blue haze over it so that you kind of just are like
depressed
when you watch it.
What was that show that was on last year? Oh my God. It took place in Alaska and it was dark like 22 hours of the day.
It's not true crime, but it's something like that.
Yeah, it's a series, but it was...
With Jodie Foster.
Yes.
Yeah.
And every night seemed like someone... Like I would have just committed suicide. I mean, it would be so depressing
hard to live up there.
And then they're hi, but it was shot in a way, and I'm not obviously a film person, but it was shot in a way that makes you feel a certain like
attitude and feeling.
Yeah, certain sense of.
So
desperation and depression.
Yes. So it's interesting. So this might pop up on your phone now, but there's like a whole thing, like if you're into like production and stuff, where it will be the exact same like view of a street, but they'll take the lens and filter over it. Like this is going to make it feel like England. This is going to make it feel like, like a drug thriller. This is going to make it feel like light and airy and beachy.
What's the filter?
Well, it's just color correcting,
really?
Like the actual film to give off a vibe and a feeling.
Interesting.
And it works.
It works,
right? Think about watching The Wizard of Oz, going from black and white into Munchkinland.
Yeah, true.
All of a sudden it's like, it's all new. So,
are you excited about the Wicked 2?
I feel like all of the hype is going to start to come out here pretty soon. So
she's going on tour, Ariana.
I saw she won like a bunch of VMAs too.
Oh,
I
did
think.
she?
Or at least like something.
Evie's a huge fan of hers.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's so talented.
She's so talented.
Like,
is she still real thin?
Well, she just looks like a child.
She talks like a child.
Like,
do you remember?
Like you're very small and petite. I feel like she looks like a porcelain doll that should just go next to you.
And then she has a voice to match it.
She does.
You're like, are you 12? She's like, yes, I am.
Yeah.
Where if you look at me and you're like, are you 12? I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah. No,
do you know what I mean?
Yes, totally.
With her ribbon in her hair. I mean, she's darling, but she does look 12.
I do wonder if she's just got some bad little demons from being on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, she got issues.
Because she had to do some like weird stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
What was her
Like, she had to, like,
character?
jack off a potato or
Stop
something.
it.
Oh, yeah.
On Nickelodeon?
Yeah, but it wasn't, okay, it wasn't, the episode wasn't about jacking off a potato. It was about, like, she was trying to, like, squeeze juice out of it or something, but she's, like, shaking it like shake weight. And she's like, juice, come out of the potato. And she's, like, putting it over her head. But
we
it's
find
all
that
because
clip?
of, like, that creepy guy that was the producer of all that shit. It was okay, you totally watched this TV show in the 80s. Oh, fuck, I can't think of it. It wasn't Welcome Pat Cotter, but it was Head of the Class. Do you remember Head of the Class? So he was the fat guy from Head of the Class.
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking
So
about.
yeah, so he was the producer of all that shit. And it turns out he was like
He
this
was a big
pedophile
perv.
creep.
But I didn't know he had her jerking off a
He
potato.
wrote all those skits.
Ugh,
So,
gross.
and she just, I feel like she got all the worst shit. You just found it, didn't you?
I did, but I have to sign in to confirm that I'm.
Who is I
So-
forgot what show she was on. What was it? What was the show she was on?
Like, not iCarly.
She wasn't on
Victorious.
Victorious.
And Sam and Cat.
Sam and Cat.
Yes.
Victoria. Yeah.
So Victorious was cute because it had that one girl who was the main
Yes.
character, Victoria.
Victoria Justice.
Yes, she was so cute. And then Ariana was kind of her best friend, right? I forgot what her name.
But she was always played like the ditzy, like weird girl.
Yeah, with the high
So,
voice.
with
Same
the high
voice
voice.
she has now.
But then she, then it was like, oh shit, this girl's got chops. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he would make her do like all this weird stuff.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Gross.
Right?
Dan Schneider. Is he in jail?
I don't think so. He should be, but no, I don't think he is.
Well, you know who I just saw on an interview, and he's not in jail, clearly, is Armie Hammer.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah. He is still out free.
Just because he comes from so much old school money. That he's like a Kennedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you love about, are you done with the book?
I'm not done with the book. I'm like at the part where like Marilyn's like killed herself.
Okay.
So I'm getting towards the end. But here's what blew my mind about
But
the
did
book.
she kill herself?
Oh, well, you never know. The Kennedys could have done it. But the opener of the book is what blew my mind, because when I was probably like late junior high school was when JFK Jr. and Caroline, what's her last name?
Carolyn Bessette?
Yes. Were together, and they're all over People
Oh, they just
magazine
seemed
in
like-
touch, and it seemed like the most perfect, amazing couple, like a
oh my
fairy
God,
tale.
could he be more perfect?
Right? And I mean, he was very good
was good,
looking,
good.
right?
Yeah.
But then it's just like, oh, how sad it was that they died in like a plane crash and blah, blah, blah. You read this book, she never wanted to be in the plane. He should never be flying. He still was taking lessons. He didn't have his license.
He was in a boot.
It was like all of these things were blown. It like just told
Yeah.
you in your face in the first 5 minutes. I'm like, holy shit, this family's a sham.
Yeah.
You learn all about it. And then RFK, who I do appreciate trying to make our food better
Yeah.
and different things and all that. But then you realize he's a fucking dickweed too.
Yeah.
Like, you can't trust a man with good looks and power. Nope.
Cheers.
Period.
He is a
Right?
Yeah.
So take your voice and, bark up a different tree, because
That guy ain't
I'm not
right.
buying what you're selling
He
anymore.
is not right. None of
No.
them are. None of them are.
I didn't know any of that. Now, I lived under a rock for a very long time. I hated the news. If Andy Cohen didn't tell me about
Yeah.
it on Watch What's Happened Live.
He's not right either.
Andy?
He's kind of a dick, yeah.
Oh, tell me more.
Oh, I just heard that he is. Yeah.
You know what, though? When I've been at Sensei Gluten, I've seen Anderson Cooper walk by. Maybe we'll see Andy out taking his kids for a walk.
I like Anderson Cooper. You know, his mom was Gloria
Yes.
Vanderbilt. We know this. So when we were on the East Coast in the Cape, it was past spring, we did a whole tour of the Vanderbilt summer home,
Okay.
which I forget, the name escapes me. It has its own name. Of
Okay.
course it does. But it's where, oh my God, why can't I think today? That show was filmed where they had the Gilded Age was
Oh,
filmed
okay.
in this mansion.
Okay.
So we toured it, which was super cool. And they talked about Gloria Vanderbilt A little bit. And
Okay.
she was the youngest Vanderbilt little girl. But it was the age of, the steel industry and all of that coming into play. So then we all were intrigued by her story coming up. And so we started watching the documentary, which you have to find on YouTube, that Anderson Cooper produces about his mom and her growing up and how much she basically left that life to live on her own, and she raised him and whatever, but it's very intriguing. So he seems like a pretty stand-up guy in terms of life, but I've just heard some shady stories about Andy Cohen, that he's like a dick and a liar, and
which is a shame because he plays himself off as someone who's super relatable, very sweet with his kids on social media.
He does like to stir the pot, you have to admit.
Well,
maybe
that's part of the whole Bravo
are.
thing,
yes,
right? I mean, and obviously these women will take it personally because it is their lives, but to him, it's just a job. It's a business. Man. It's money in his pocket.
You signed the contract.
Yeah. I mean, to go on a show like that, you kind of signed yourself away.
Yeah. I don't watch any of those shows anymore.
No, I can't handle them.
I can't either. I'm excited to hear about it, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'll catch a good reunion. If it shows up in my Insta feed and it seems like wild, I'm like, okay. Because it's like a soap opera. Like, you don't have to watch the whole season because they'll give you, like, the clips and all that stuff.
Over talk. And they talk on top of each other.
I know.
So then you find out everything on the reunion. Have you seen the Charlie Sheen documentary?
No, but I saw that it came out.
Yeah.
Did you watch it yet?
I haven't either.
Okay.
I wonder if he talks about Denise at all. Like,
Denise is on it.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, that was the clip that I saw.
Oh.
Is that he says something about her being like the hottest person on the planet at the time. And then all of a sudden, boom, it goes to her. And they were kind of having like a little banter, and she could tell that he was being super shy. And she's like, "You're going to take me to dinner or what?" But I mean, homegirl looks like she been worked.
Do you think the accusations are correct that her former husband beat the shit out of her?
I mean, anything's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not right. Like, there's so many things that are just not right with all those things. And it could be all stem from being in a relationship with Charlie Sheen.
Yes.
So.
And being in that movie.
Wild Things?
Wild Things when she was, 18.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how old she was. She was beautiful then. That was her prime.
Yeah.
But she hung on to that forever and ever and ever.
No, and I think sometimes when women are chasing their youth and they alter their face too much, like, she doesn't look right.
No.
And come after me, I don't care. Who's the chick that was on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Her face is like deformed now, and she's blaming some type of like
Brandy
weird...
Glanville?
Yes.
Yes.
She's blaming some like bacterial infection from being on a show.
She got too many surgeries.
Yes. It's
on
like
top
it's
of
like
each
eating
other.
the flesh out of her face.
And she got she got so many treatments. There's a fine line between just trying to preserve what you have.
Yes.
And not really age more than you have to.
Yeah.
And that involves your lifestyle, what you do to your face aesthetically, and then what you put in your mouth, like what you eat.
Yes. Like, what does your body have
how
to
you
filter?
work out, whatever. And I think it also has to do with like the life you live. So the stress that you have or you don't have.
I mean, it does suck if like Leanne Rimes steals your hot husband. I mean, that can kind of put you off the back end.
But then also like, yeah.
Get over it. Like, she was hot herself. She was kind of somewhat
really
in her
beautiful.
prime. Yeah, figure it out.
And you have 2 kids.
Yeah.
That you should show up for.
Let me tell you what is working for the outside of your face. Moxie. Because Meko walked in today and I go, okay, something's going on right now. Like, your skin is...
Oh, thank you.
Amazing.
I get Moxie sort of like people get hydrofacial. I do get them aggressively often.
But it works.
But it works.
My
for
God.
Me. This is what works for me.
You are glowing.
Thank you.
And your skin looks amazing. I'm like, well, did we just step into a time machine? Like, what happened?
Thank you. Well, it takes about, I don't know, give yourself 5 days.
Yeah.
Because you saw me on Saturday and it was still like spotty.
Yeah, but I saw you on Saturday and I didn't go, oh, you must have had something done. Like, I didn't feel that way at all.
It was spotty for me. But then when they all kind of like flake off, then you just get like a rejuvenated You.
And I feel like probably the more you have, the less of like that coffee ground situation you have.
The more you have, this is what I'm finding anyway. The more you have, the faster the coffee grinds start to kick in.
Okay.
Which is what your
pulling
end
out
goal
of your
is.
skin.
Yeah. And the faster you recover.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm finding out.
Okay.
So I'll have one again in probably right before Christmas.
Yeah. It's working for you, girl.
For me.
Yeah.
Then I find that I'm injecting less.
That's
so
great.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to so I can pass it on to my friends.
There you go. Yeah.
You know, because of the integrity of your skin, you can't really replace unless you do.
Right. Right. And I mean, too much filler can just make you look odd.
Yeah. I haven't had filler in a long time.
Okay.
I've had filler maybe in my lips a year ago.
Okay.
But that's it.
Yeah.
But because of, I don't know, you just see things online. I don't want to look like I have ropes under we don't even do filler under the eyes anymore.
Yeah.
Because it just can go wild.
Yeah. No.
Anyway.
It's working.
Thank you.
I love all of it.
Thank you.
Guys, the second you sat down, I was like, I've seen those shoes on Quince. I needed to see them in real life. Now I'm going to buy them.
Now you got to get them. Get them in black because I want to see them in black.
All right. Done.
Glow Medical Spa is Mid-Michigan's premier med spa for skin rejuvenation and anti-aging. The trained nurses and estheticians at Glow specialize in non-invasive facial aesthetics such as toxins, fillers, and lasers. Glow is ranked in the top 1% of all providers in the U.S. for Botox and filler, as well as Black Diamond Icon status for Hydrofacial.
Glow Body specializes in body contouring with Ensculpt Neo, Emcella, Weight Loss Clinic, and Therapeutic Massage. Book an appointment today at glow-skinspa.com.
What are we loving?
Well,
I'm
loving your shoes.
Yeah, I'm loving the shoes. What else? What are you loving?
Well, I'm loving, I don't know, I'm loving Mr. Nugget. It's just going to be Mr. Nugget and I for a few days. And I mean, that hasn't happened in a very long time.
Do you have stuff planned? Do you want to play pickleball?
We should play pickleball.
Yeah, we can play pickleball. I talked to Tammy and she's going to get new rackets.
Okay.
Oh, racket. She doesn't have a racket. So.
Okay.
I have 4 if you need one.
No, I have a racket.
Okay.
I need to play more pickleball. I plan on doing a lot of bar and a lot of yoga. Oh, you know what I'm loving, Meko? Canning.
Oh, you are. That's right.
I am canning up a storm.
So how did you know? Okay, first of all, rewind.
Okay.
How did you have the urge?
Okay, so probably 2 years ago, Chris and I planted like a bunch of stuff in the spring. It didn't work out well because then we decided to like go on a bunch of like micro trips and we just didn't have a chance to take care of the garden at all. But anyways, I thought like, oh, I'm gonna make pickles and I'm gonna pickle green beans and I'm gonna do all these things. So I bought this whole canning set that sat in my pantry and collected dust. So before Chris left on his last adventure, I'm like, I'm making him all his favorite things. So I made meatballs and sauce. And I saw this Italian grandma on Instagram and she cooks her meatballs in the sauce. She swears by it. But it's time consuming, right? Like you have to be home all day because I have to simmer in the sauce for hours.
And then like turn, rotate.
So I'm like, I'm doing it. So I did. They were so tender, so amazing. Best meatballs I've ever made.
So do you put them in raw?
So I put them in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes.
Okay.
Just to kind of get the party started because it just made me nervous.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, 15 minutes at 350. I made them a little smaller. I'm like, I know they're raw on the inside, but at least I've, got it going. Then I put them in. I didn't put them in cold.
Okay.
But I probably still cooked them for like 2 hours or more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did it make a mess?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, no more of a mess than making like homemade spaghetti sauce.
Like, do you put a top on it or do you just let it simmer?
Oh, of my pot?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and when you open the pot, have an apron on.
Yeah.
Be ready because sauce is about to explode. And it doesn't matter like how steep my pot is. Like,
it still
it's
goes.
Just, yeah. But I had leftover sauce and I'm thinking, and I normally
hate to waste it.
Well, I normally freeze it.
Yeah.
What sucks about that is you have to defrost it. You have to plan ahead. That whole thing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna can it. So pulled out my Chat GPT And I was like, tell me what I need to do. So it told me what I needed to do. And I'm like, okay. So then I found a YouTube video, cute little, totally Canadian, little chef, like did this whole like step-by-step thing about canning.
Is her name Nerdy Nummies?
No, it was a dude.
Oh. She's another chef from Canada. The Evie follows. She's really cute.
Oh, okay. So he did a whole thing about it. And I'm like, okay, I feel confident because I never felt confident about doing it. But after watching his video, I felt confident. So I did it. And, but I mean, I documented the whole thing on my Insta story.
It was
because
great.
I'm like, and even if it's a
looked
flop.
so complicated.
It's time consuming. Like you have to be home.
You had the tongs and everything.
But I had these special gloves that you could put your hands like right in the boiling water and you're completely unaffected because that's the scariest part, right? And what I do love is that all the DMs I got wasn't you're doing it wrong, which is great.
Oh no.
It was I need your recipe for your sauce or I need the
Right.
recipe for your soup because I later did a soup. But now like that sauce is canned that if I want it, I'm just going to be able to have it like right then and there.
So what is the science behind canning? Because I've eaten canned food my whole life.
Right.
But I don't know the science. Like, so what does the boiling stuff do?
So basically what it does is everything like boils up.
So it's like putting it in a can.
You put it in the glass jar. And what I didn't know, which I learned, is that the seal, the twisty lid and like the topper, one-time use.
Yes, because it has to pop.
Yes.
When you unscrew. I do know that.
I did not know that. But I didn't grow up in a canning family. My mom tried to tell me when I was small that she used to can tomato juice with my grandma. I'm like, but you didn't teach me to do it. So
yeah. I was around it. I just never learned how to do it.
Yeah.
I ate it. I was a recipient of the canning.
But I just remember everything being frozen. They made applesauce. They froze it. They made spaghetti sauce. They froze it. So, but that's annoying.
Yeah.
So, and I make
because half of it's like waterlogged then.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I do applesauce this fall, I'm gonna can it.
You should do salsa.
Well, I'm gonna do salsa, but then so I make this little Asian sauce for noodles that Kylie loves, right? And
She
she's
can add
like,
it to her ramen at school.
She goes, well, now that you're a big canner, like, because I do have like little cans that I would make people body scrub in. She's like, can you just like single serve can those for me so I could, because I get her hearts of palm noodles and then she puts this little Asian sauce on it and it's super easy to do in a microwave. So I'm like, yeah, I'll totally do that. And I'll do that with spaghetti sauce too.
That's
so now
awesome.
I have a whole thing.
There you go.
That's what I'm loving.
So do you have a funnel that you pour, like from the, because that's a big pour.
The kit comes with everything.
Okay.
Anything and all the things that you can possibly
That's
imagine.
cool.
Yes. Like the crazy pot, the gloves that you can put your hand in the boiling water, the funnel that you put in the things. But then because I didn't know anything about canning, you go in the canning section of Meijer or any store that has canning stuff, all the little tools are there.
Oh.
So
Yeah. I probably skipped that aisle.
I'm on a journey now.
There you go. I love it.
I'm
No,
on a
that's
journey.
great because you can can anything that's perishable.
Yes.
Pretty much.
So, but canning meat is different. I'm going to master water bath canning before I go into the pressure cooker canner.
Oh.
Because if
yeah,
you do
the pressure
meat,
cooker canner is kind of dangerous.
well, it's like using Instapot.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we had the old school pressure cooker that's aluminum.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It looked like
or
a
stainless
submarine.
steel, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you clamp it down. I just remember, and there's like a thermometer that's.
Was this your mom and your grandma?
Yes.
Yeah. They probably
not
canned
digital.
meat.
It was like.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They never canned meat. They always canned like, I don't know. I just remember like
Veggies?
peaches.
Okay.
And fruits
Yeah.
and stuff. Strawberry jam.
Yeah. Well, I want to make my own jam. I want to make pickles. I want to make pickled green beans.
They'd make pickles. Yep.
I want to do more soups.
Yeah.
So-
Soups are a good idea. Really
Right?
good idea.
Well, because I make my detox
You
soup.
should do your soups in single serves for you
Right?
in the winter.
Well, I do. I have all my detox soups. And this is what I love about my detox soup. I used all chicken bone broth this time. It just tastes a little too like burnt on the back end. Like bone broth can be a little strong. So I think I'm going to do one thing of bone broth and then chicken broth because it was just a little too strong. But I mean, I throw in a lot of cayenne because I feel like that's going to boost my metabolism. But the cauliflower and like all the vegetables, It just makes you feel really full for a long time. I will tell you, when it wears off, you're fucking hungry. So you have to be ready to either have another thing of soup if you're trying to do this to like get skinny for something. Or be ready with like a good protein heavy meal afterwards so that you don't overeat on something stupid.
Do you think the spices dilute while canned? So if you put a ton of cayenne, it's going to stay cayenne.
It's still pretty spicy. Yeah. Huh. Do you like heavy spice?
No. I like medium spice.
I feel like my detox soup as is right now in my pantry would be a little too hot for you.
Well, it depends.
I should make a medium Meko version.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I can always spice it up if I need.
Yeah. Let's talk about the wine you brought today.
Okay. Duckhorn.
Big swing today, Meko. Yeah. I love it.
Well, Home Alone.
Perfect.
I'm not going to say that out loud. I know this is taped a week in advance for those stalking tendencies. You know what I mean?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth, friend.
Yeah. So there you go. Cheers to a Tuesday.
Cheers to a Tuesday and not a Tuesday wine. Nice, smooth, delicious. And we'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye.